welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would talk about the Harry Potter series. I recently finished the series for the first time in the middle of February, so I thought in this video I would kind of like rank the books from my least favorite to my most favorite. Why not? So I'll start with my least favorite book, which was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I liked it. I didn't dislike it. I gave every single one of these 5 out of 5 stars, but as a whole the plot line was less exciting than the others, and I don't know. I just wasn't my favorite. My number 6 is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I also gave this one 5 stars. It was still a great book, but it took me about a month to read. That was the longest it took me to read any of the books, so that's why I have to put it 6th. My 5th favorite book was Prisoner of Azkaban, and I know this is like everybody's favorite book, and I don't understand why. I liked it, I didn't dislike it, I loved Lupin, meeting Lupin, my bae, but it was just so frustrating to me and confusing. I still loved it, still gave it 5 stars, but it's kind of in the middle. My 4th favorite is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I really liked how the plot of this goes and how it sets up the Horcruxes, but we all know the ending is like why I can't put it up higher. But I did like the cliffhanger because we think Snape is good and we think he's also kind of bad but mostly good, but then he does the thing and everyone's like, what? And then, you know, the 7th book explains it, but yeah, so that's my number 4. My number 3 favorite is the very first book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or the Philosopher's Stone, depending on where you're from. Of course, the original has to be in my top 3. I love this book, and it's actually a funny story because when I was a kid, I never wanted to read the series. I tried reading the first book and I was so bored, and I was just like, I can't read this. And then I heard that they were making the play, The Cursed Child, and the movies of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I was like, maybe I should give it a chance. So I read it. I'm 20 years old, and I finally read it, and I read the first book, and I literally could not put it down, and I would have to go to work, and the minute I came back, I was like, I gotta read this. And then when I finished it, it was actually the first movie was playing at my Dollar Theater, so that was pretty cool. I gotta go see it in the theater. But yeah, that's my number 3. My number 2 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I absolutely loved this book. Like the last one, I just flew through it, which is surprising because I'm a very slow reader, and this book is over 700 pages. I think I finished it in like 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I absolutely love this book. I loved the suspense and the mystery of it, and I loved the ending with the wand not being Draco's but it's Harry's, and I love how everything played out and we finally get closure on Dumbledore and Snape. Oh, God bless. I love Snape. Snape is probably my favorite character in the book. Don't judge me. I absolutely love him, and I loved seeing the ending where you kind of get to know that he is a good guy. And I also heard that J.K. Rowling told Alan Rickman, who played Snape in the movies, what his ending was going to be like before anyone else knew. So I'm really interested to go back and watch the movies from start to finish to see how Alan Rickman plays that in to his role of Snape. So of course, my number 1 favorite book from the series was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I loved this book. I loved everything about this book. I liked the Triwizard Tournament. It was something different. I love how somehow Harry is always put in this situation that always gets him in trouble. I don't know, I love the ending when Voldemort comes back in the graveyard, but of course, rest in peace, Cedric Diggory. I really like this book. I love getting to meet Krum and Fleur, and I just love this book. I loved it so much. It was probably it is my favorite, but yeah, if I would give this one 6 or 7 stars, I totally would, because I just loved the writing of it and how it played out and how everything in this book kind of doesn't go as you think it's gonna go, and yeah, I just loved it. So yeah, that is my ranking of the Harry Potter books, my number 1 being Goblet of Fire and my number 7 being Chamber of Secrets, but of course, I loved all of them. I gave them all 5 stars. It is interesting to see how other people enjoy the series as well, so I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what your ranking is. I'd love to see that. I'll put my Goodreads page below if you want to go check out my reviews for these books. So thanks for watching. Bye.